Well, I believe that we are live. It looks like we have a few users already in here. Hello everyone, my name is Jason. You're watching Redfish Bluefish, but I suppose you already know that because you're here. We'll give it a few minutes and let a few people pile in. Hopefully people pile in. Let me check a few stats on my computer here. Looks like we have 5 viewers right now, so it's a little slow. I believe that there is another live stream that was going on some other channels, so we'll wait a couple of minutes. Looks like we got Daniel Keeping Fish in the room. Hey buddy, thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. K-Love in the house. All right buddy, thanks for stopping by, man, I appreciate it. How's the audio? Does it sound okay? Is the lights okay? Is the reflection off of my glasses blinding you guys? Let me know in the chat, please. All right, I appreciate that, Daniel Keeping Fish. DKF just showing support, appreciate that. How's the audio? Am I coming through okay? Video okay? Lighting? This is only my second live stream, that's why I'm asking. Fish Room Fever in the house. What's going on, buddy? We've got 7 viewers in here. How's the Fish Room Fever? How's the audio, the video, lighting okay? How's it coming in for you? Caleb, all right, appreciate that, man. Sounds good. So, what is going on tonight? This is my second live stream ever. Never done this actually ever. A live aquascape is what we're going to do today, or tonight, I should say. Yeah. So we're going to get started. We only have an hour to do this. I'll show you the aquarium that we're going to be playing with. Oh, hey, Nathan Blair, thanks for stopping by. All good. Joe Clyde in the house, thank you very much. A few more shout outs and we'll get started. Fish Room Fever says audio video 5 of 5. All right, well, we got Daniel Keeping Fish, K-Love, Fish Room Fever, Nathan Blair, Joe Clyde, and I really appreciate you guys stopping in. So let's get started. Let me show you guys what I got to work with. Let me move this aside. I won't be paying much attention to what's going on in chat while I'm working on this. Let me have a look over here. Yeah, this is what we got going on. Let me position this a little bit better. This is a Aqua 45S. S, I believe that's still what they're calling it. S, as you might guess, means shallow. Let me move this stuff out of here. I think this holds what, 5 gallons, 4 gallons, something like that. It doesn't hold very much. But yeah, it's 45 centimeters long. It's about 7.5 inches tall, and I don't know, it's almost a foot deep. Obviously, you can tell from the configuration of this aquarium, it was actually intended to be viewed or appreciated kind of from exactly the angle that you guys are looking at it from right now. Kind of from the front, kind of from above. It's real common to do a lot of rock work in these aquariums, a lot of other stuff. Sorry, let me switch back here, guys. Yeah, it's real common to do like carpeted tanks, that sort of thing. So this is what we're going to be doing today. This is what we're going to be working with. And this is kind of a combination aquascaping live video, and show you guys, I ordered one of these. This is the Rio Internal Power Filter 180. Never used this before. I read some cool stuff about it. It should be small enough to go back here somewhere. I'm going to be trying to use that. This is cool. I want to show you guys this. I thought I was ordering one of those Neo diffusers from Aquarium, whatever they called. Turned out it's a Twin Star CO2 diffuser S for small. Check this thing out. I already opened it. Little suction cup. Get that thing out of there. look at the size of this thing, man. They are not kidding when they said small, and I love it. It's so cute, man. It's perfect for this tiny tank. Look at the size of this thing. Next to my thumb. That has got to be probably one of the smallest nano diffusers I've ever seen. So we're going to be using that thing too. I don't actually have CO2. I don't have my CGA 320 adapter, nor do I have my CO2 regulator. So the CO2 will be set up at another date, but this is for that aquarium. We're going to be working with Amazonia Light. This is the kind of the lower nitrogen version of their soil. Their regular soil creates a lot of, it releases a lot of nitrogen. You got to be careful with that stuff. So they kind of put out this Amazonia Light because so many people started complaining about growing algae all over their substrate, and it was a real bummer. People did not enjoy that. So we're going to be using that. I'll leave that aside for now. And for hardscape, I got some really killer sandblasted cork wood, basically. I thought this was a pretty killer piece. I got a bunch of wood, but I think this one's probably going to fit the bill. And a bunch of Guiying stone. This is from China. I've got a bunch of this stuff. It's really pretty. I love this stuff. This is also known as Sirius stone. It's pretty much the same thing. Got a bunch of this stuff. Bunch of random pieces. We're going to have to put it together somehow and make it work. Move all this up here. Yeah, and that is about it. Let me jump over to the chat real quick and make sure everything's cool. All right, it's pretty quiet in there. We have 7 viewers now, it looks like. Yeah, I appreciate you guys liking the video. That's really cool, you guys. Hitting that like button is always appreciated. Yeah, let me pop back over here. And yeah, clearly this is the best stone of them all. This is going to be the keystone, or you know, the father stone. One thing I don't dig it on it is it's got a pretty gnarly blemish there. That was made, I can tell, that's from a drill bit. Whoever was digging this out in China, this definitely came from China. Hit it with the drill bit, so I'm gonna fix that, and I'll show you guys how a little bit later. Yeah, these are really good pieces of stone. I've got a really strange column-like piece. I don't know if that's gonna work in here. We'll see. So we will get started. This is not going to be a really complicated aquascape. I'm going to keep it simple for the most part. We only have an hour. We're already 9 minutes into this. I can't believe it. I don't know if we're going to make it, but we'll certainly try our best. So I'm going to start off with a really thin layer. Oh man, I have a hole in this bag. Whoops. That's okay. I'm going to start off with a really thin layer of aqua soil in here, not too much. Set this aside over here because it's leaking expensive aqua soil everywhere. And I get my move this back a little bit from the edge. Don't like that dirt to be super visible up front all the time. Kind of spread it out a little bit so it acts as a cushion. I don't want to mess the glass up too bad. And this guy is going to go potentially right about here. Have enough room up here for critters and fish. Field of view. It's actually pretty handy to be able to look over and see the camera here. That's pretty cool. So let's see, look at it from over here. Right. Move this guy over. This really strange piece here. It's interesting. It has a lot of nooks and crannies. It'll cast a lot of cool shadows. Let's see if I can, oh yeah, look at that. It'll go right here and provide something of a natural boundary. I don't want a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Bear with me one moment. Okay, grab something here. I'm gonna try to prop it up on this guy, just like this. We do have some gap there we're gonna have to deal with. You see. I want to bring this one back though a little bit. It's too prominent. By twisting it like that? Yeah, it's better. Alright, we'll just move it back, kind of locked up like that. There we go. I think that's kind of nice. Alright. Hey, 54 Punchies in here, Big J. Well, we got a lot of extra people in here. Hey, thanks for stopping in, guys. Sorry, I haven't been really keeping up with chat. You're gonna have to bear with me on this one. Okay. Okay, I like that. That'll work. Let's look at what we got here. Yeah, this piece is really, really nice. It's actually a really good piece here. I like this, that it has actually like this ledge here. And on this side it has a ledge. It's this really steep kind of cliff face thing going on. It's got these white veins in it. When it's wet, it's gonna look really nice. Nicer. Let's see. I like this side actually better, way better. All right. That is cool. Okay. I don't know about this piece here. I have very mixed feelings about it. It's got a lot of white on it. It's got a lot of carbonate on it. Tons of it. But it's making my hands white. Not so sure about that one. Let's look at this one. What's the most interesting angle from this guy? Let me step back and have a look from your vantage, guys. Bear with me. Striation all over. We've got some serious gaps between these rocks here. I'm gonna have to fix that, otherwise I'll lose aqua soil like crazy. We don't want that. So we've got 4 stones. Man, I'm really not liking that left side here. Something's not right here. This is annoying me. This is definitely more of an accent stone for the front. It's too nice. Ah, I see. It just clicked. I know how to fix this. I was distracted by the shadow trying to utilize it, but actually it's going to lock this in here. If I can ledge it. Fit in there. There we go. No, that doesn't work either. Interesting. I think that's as good as it's going to get right there on this guy. Weird rock. All right. Let me have a look. I have to build the soil up in there, but I think it'll do. As a start anyways, let me go back and jump into chat real quick. All right, we got some more people in. Nice, nice. Thanks very much for stopping by, guys. I'm going to use some of this filter floss to plug up some of these holes because I am going to fill this back area up with hopefully lots of soil. But before I do that, we're going to have to expand this a bit and get our wood in here. It's probably going to go just like this. Like this. Nice. So we're going to try to attach that piece of wood to this regular old, not very nice looking rock from outside. And it will be hidden because this wood will definitely float for sure. So I'm going to attach it right down here with a zip tie. Try to. Actually, I don't know if these are large enough. Look at this. See if we can secure this down so it doesn't float. All right. It's pretty tight actually. This should be good. Snip this stuff off. And boom, nice. Sweet. Excellent. Okay. Nice, we'll have a lot of shadow here and we'll conceal this nicely. Okay, let's plug some of these gnarly holes here with filter floss. Try to hide it, hide our sins. I go just like that. All right. We'll probably need some back here. Actually, I don't think we will. I think we're good there. Definitely pretty close to actually sealed already. I see we'll need a little bit here. I don't want to lose dirt there. All right. There we go. Snug it up like that. There we go. Now it should stabilize a lot more when we start putting that heavy dirt in there. All right. Let's do just that. What I want to do is I want to put some more dirt up here, but not too much. I want to put a lot of dirt back here. That's why I've been taking the time to kind of plug these large crevices back here. Slowly, slowly. You don't want to make it pour too much, go too crazy. Okay. See how much soil we start losing, if any. Just gotta fill up these crevices here. A little bit more soil. Okay. I want to get some of this dirt back. Like I said, I don't always like seeing it, and I'm thinking about putting down some multicolored accent sand right here in the front. We'll see how I feel about that here in a second. All right. Definitely need some more dirt here. If we want to build this up. Right. Nice, that's nice and stabilized now. Sweet. It was that wood, I was a little worried about it going wonky on me a day or two from now. I wanted to put plenty of weight on it. All right, let's have a quick look at the chat. See what kind of hubbub has been going on. Pardon me while I look away. See, who do we have in here? All right, we got 15, it looks like 15, 16 people in here. I'm gonna go through the list. I'm pretty bad at this stuff, guys. We have Daniel Keeping Fish, K-Love, my buddy. We got Fish Room Fever, my other buddy. You're all my buddies. We got Nathan Blair, my super good buddy. Joe Clyde. We have Big J is in the room. Welcome, Big J. Madfish Diva. Wow, thanks for stopping by, Madfish Diva. It means a lot to me. If I miss anybody, I apologize. I have pretty bad eyesight. 54 Punchy. You know what the best model of Punchy is? Good old Model 54, the best ever made. Thank you, Pam, for stopping in. Oh, Pam bailed. Oh, she's back, looks like. Hopefully she'll be back. Sailfin, Anthony's Fishy Friends. Man, we got a lot of people in here. If I'm missing anybody, King and Queen Cichlids. Wow, thanks guys for coming in. It means a lot to me. So yeah, Aqua Balls. Nice, buddy. Got Aqua Balls, Scotty, G66. Got so many people in here. HC Aqua. Nice, man. Woo! HC Aqua is cooking lamb chops. Oh, man. That is cruel. That is some delicious stuff to be sharing in chat, man, because I love me some lamb. So yeah, we got a little scapey going on here. Let me give it another look from the front. Kind of got the soil built up a little bit too high, to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna drag some of it back down. Kind of wasn't feeling a lot of love for the height up around the base of these stones. I'm gonna make it kind of irregular. I'm gonna drag this down. I used way too much soil over here. That's all right, I don't care. I'm gonna drag it down because we got a lot of beautiful features on these stones, and up high, down low, all over, and you wanna be able to enjoy it, those features. We got this nice high ridge on this stone here. I like it, and I really like this, because what that's gonna do is when you gotta think about everything. Shadow especially, when you got the light up ahead and it's shining up above, excuse me, and it's shining down, this lip kind of sticks out, and it's going to cast it should cast an interesting shadow that plays on this irregular surface here. Whoa! Well, I guess it's 99 for the tanks behind me. My timer went off. Yeah, so I'm really digging that so far. Cool. Man, it's 8:01. I've been at this for 31 minutes and it doesn't feel like it, guys. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Really hope you guys are finding this helpful. I'm trying to rush. So, what else do I have to work with? Let's see. What have I got in my bag of goodies? I had some stuff that I probably misplaced. Bear with me a second, guys. All right, I knew I had some. This horticultural sand. This stuff is awesome. You've probably seen me use it in some of my other videos. It is killer. It's super cheap. It costs like $4. I don't know. $3.99. Look at it right there. $3.99. Bayview Farm and Garden. You can probably get it in your nursery, a nursery near you. This is why I like it so much. It's multicolored. It's really dusty. I'm just going to use a little bit in here, but it's multicolored. It does have a lot of silica in it. Yeah, it's really great stuff. You can use it in place of any other cosmetic, sand that you might pay an arm and a leg for, because it has a Japanese company's initials on it, or even a Dutch company's name. You will pay more for those international goodies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, keep it random looking, and the best way to do that with these scapes is height. Just let gravity and randomness take care of it for you. I'm going to put a lot here in the front, kind of, because I want it to keep this aqua soil, too much of it anyways, from inching up and showing. You know how aqua soil breaks down after a while? It puts dust and you can see it all up against the glass, and cyanobacteria just really digs growing in that stuff. Well, I hate that. When that happens, I feel equal parts sad and angry. So I'm gonna try, this is a bid to keep that from happening. We'll see. I'm gonna add some more accent gravel / sand, after I'm done with the plants. All right, let's take a gander here and try some additional overhead lighting. I like it. It's straightforward. All right, cool. So what we'll do is grab some of these plants that I have to work with. 3 plants that I decided to go with. This is Hygrophila, pinnatifida, Uttarakannada. This is Pinnatifida, basically, but it's a weird variant. It's got a lot of purple and pinks and really, really beautiful colors. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. It's got a lot going on in it, and this stuff grows like mad. And I went with, this is a very suitable plant, by the way, because it's a weird epiphyte plant. You can glue it to stuff, you can bury it, you can do all kinds of stuff. You had definitely, if you're injecting CO2 or fertilizing your water, you better keep this thing trimmed, because if you don't, have you ever seen Day of the Triffids? It will be similar to that. Seriously. This is Hydrocotyle tripartita. This is a kind of a creeping plant that puts up these little bitty short stems about that tall and little flowers that look just like a clover. And yeah, this is a really, really lovely plant. And the third tissue culture that I decided to go with, this is a new one. I've never worked with this. This is supposedly very rare. This is Aquascaping probactiana. This is a new moss. Well, new. I mean, it's newly discovered. I'm sure it's been here for millions of years. But the weird selling point on this moss is that it always grows down, away from light. Not out of light, mind you, but it'll always grow downward. As opposed to Christmas moss, which goes out, and flame, which goes up, and Java moss, which goes everywhere, which is why I really don't like Java moss that much. This is a brand new one. This is going to be interesting, and obviously I have some more plants back here we're gonna try to go with. We'll see. So first thing is first, and I don't know if we're gonna make it time-wise, guys. Probably not. We're gonna start with our awesome moss. And as you've seen, oh wow, that's awesome. It's gonna clean up nicely. As you've seen people do, you can super glue this stuff, you can stuff it in between crevices, you can do all kinds of weird stuff with mosses. Wow, this is great. This stuff is coming right out of the agar. Like no problem at all. That is so cool. That makes me happy, because moss can sometimes be a bit of a nightmare. Tissue cultures of it anyways. I don't know if you guys can see how easily that's coming out. Big, nice big chunks of it. So that blemish on top of that stone, for sure, some of it's going there. I guarantee you that. And it should grow in really, really lovely, I hope. It's a lot of it there. I'll fasten this back down. A little paper towel here. Actually, use this paper towel to get this rock wet where it's damaged, and where I'm going to apply some super glue. It's not actually super glue. It's close to it though. It's cyanoacrylate. This is a gel type. This is Loctite super glue gel control, whatever that means. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to dig some of this out of here, some nice chunks out of it, I should say, and put it together in a little cluster here, and pat basically I'm trying to pat the moisture out of it. And I don't want a lot of little, I want an actual mat of it, if I can, or multiple ones, that'll work too. 1 second, let me get some gloves. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely do not like getting super glue on my hands or my, oh look at that, I just ripped it. Sweet. Oh well. Fine for what we're doing right now. I don't like getting super glue on my hands because it sucks to get off, man. So I'm going to put just a little bit of this gel, little tiny bit on this wet spot, on this rock. Put this back on immediately. Then grab some moss with my gloved hand and plug it in. And hold it down with that. Put this back actually, got a lot of it. and just hold it down for about 15 seconds on the glue that is wet, along with the plant that is wet. And that's it. It should not come off. And I'm going to continue applying a little bit of it. Just little dabs of glue. Even got some moss on it. I'm going to get some more. Plug it in here. It's already trying to stick my glove to the rock. That's how quick this stuff works. The reason why I keep pointing out, guys, you know, I'm putting glue on the rock that's wet to fix the plant that's wet, blah, 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 is that I'd like to point out that a lot of people don't know it. Cyanoacrylate gel is like almost immediately set to hardening by water. So a lot of people worry, oh, it's not going to dry, you know, it's on a wet stone or whatever. Totally wrong. It absolutely will dry crazy good. So we're going to get some more of this out of here. That's definitely glued to that rock. That is not going anywhere. And it should, what it should do, it'll start growing and it'll start growing down the face of the rock. And that should look really, really killer. Knowing that that's the way that it likes to grow, I'm actually going to put some more here, just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Sweet, I ended up getting glue on my hand anyways. Isn't that nice? Everything worked out. Wait a minute. Whoa, that could have been really a bummer. Yeah. A little bit there, there. Okay. Now we can go a little bit crazy, willy-nilly with this now. A little bit of glue here. I'm gonna put some of the moss there. This stuff dries out really quickly. Okay. That is definitely attached. All right. All right, that's going to be nice. I really want to put some more of it over here on this rock, on this face, so it'll grow down it and look really, really interesting. I hope. Put it here. Pat it out. Get the water out of it. It's that easy. Now obviously not all of this in my hand is going to, you know, stay glued down. When we eventually add water to this, whatever's not glued down is going to come floating right up. And you just net it out of the tank. Get rid of it. If it didn't stick, it didn't stick. But plenty will have stuck to that glue. Nice. A little bit more. Oh wow, we only have 16 minutes left? Yeah, there's no way, guys. We're probably going to have to continue this, or we'll have to run over. I don't know if anyone is scheduled to go live after me. I don't want to, you know, walk on anybody's toes, so we'll check chat here in a little while and see what else is scheduled for tonight. All right. Put some more of this awesome moss here. Should be the last batch. This piece up. Don't want to waste anything. All right, sweet. We got our moss. Very nice. All right, now that we've got that, from this point on, we're going to have to keep in mind that we got to keep all of our stuff wet. If it dries out, it dies. That is it. See how drastically the color of the stone changes when I apply water to it? This is basically how it's going to be in the aquarium. All that white is going to stand out. This is why Guiying or Siriu, if you prefer, those two stones, it's the same thing. This is why this Guiying stone is so sought after. People pay a lot of money for it. And I didn't get this cheap, so that's why. It's really, really beautiful stuff. Okay, next we are going to, you know what, actually next I'm going to throw this water out and change it real quick. Bear with me 10 seconds. Okay, gotten rid of that. We've gotten some new fresh RO water right here from my reservoir. Next, we're definitely going to plant this Hygrophila pinnatifida SPUK. This really, man, this plant is really gorgeous. This too is an epiphyte plant. You don't have to bury it in substrate, and indeed, I'm not going to. I'm going to replace my gloves, which I foolishly ripped. Then I'm going to continue with the same technique. This is the plant. I'm taking it out. It's a tissue culture, so got a lot of plantlets in there. Wow, there are a lot of plants in here. I probably won't even be able to use all of these. Man, this stuff is beautiful, guys. Wait until I get this cleaned off. I'll show you this one up close. This is a large one. It's a large plant. Yeah, this is fresh out of the tissue culture cup. I mean, this hasn't even been given a chance to do anything yet. Look how beautiful this thing already is. All that purple, pink. It's probably not showing up very well on this live stream, but guys, this is a freaking beautiful plant. This is right out of the cup. Killer. I am really happy I decided to go with this. I've never owned this particular mutation, if you will, this mutation of this plant. So cool, very cool. So let's see, let us see. Actually, glove time. 10 seconds, bear with me. Okay. Wow. Bear with me, I'll get this glove on in a second. Looks like we had a little hiccup here in the stream. I wonder if you guys were affected. Anyway, hopefully you guys are still there. I'm still coming through. Sorry about that, fellas, ladies and germs. Okay. Okay. So I am going to glue one of these dudes right here. Right here. Right there at that ridge. This beautiful little dude here. This is your new home, buddy. Hold there for about 15 seconds. It should stick. Here we go. All right. Just like that. Another one here. Just like that. See if we can get this guy to attach. No, we're gonna have to try again with this guy. It's okay, it happens. Hopefully this will stay here, because this will be a really nice place for it. There we go. Nice. This is, you have a look from over here. Oh yeah, that's going to be lovely. We're not even going to bother to glue all of them. You don't really have to. This guy, we can, actually I think I will glue this dude, because he's pretty spindly. Glue him in here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Should do it. Might put another one there with that guy. All right. Plug this dude in too. Put glue directly on his root and then hold him right where I want him. Should do it. It's a beautiful shot of the top of my head, isn't it? Okay. It's pretty much there now. Got a few more of these guys. They put out these runners. So actually how they spread, they put out these gnarly shoots. It's crazy. As I said at the beginning of the stream, this is definitely a plant you do not fire and forget. If you do, it will overtake your tank so quickly you will not know what hit you. Trust me, it is it's impressive when it decides to make your life hell. You know what? I'm going to keep putting it here. I really like this spot. And I think these guys could do with a buddy. Hold it here. 825, wow. Yeah, we're not gonna make it, guys, but we did a lot, and you were kind of able to see how it's done, or at least how part of it's done. Let's go back to chat. See what's going on in chat, guys. Whew, kind of hot in here. Okay. All right. I wonder if we have anyone on after me tonight, because that would be a bummer. Aqua balls, yes, I am going to add CO2 to this tank, but actually not tonight. I did not get my regulator in time, and I didn't get my CGA 320 adapter, so I can, you know, adapt a CO2 canister for paintball. So yeah, I absolutely will be injecting the CO2 into this aquarium for sure. Anthony's Fishy Friends asking, what is it going to be stocked with? It is going to be stocked with mainly shrimp, and I'm probably going to put some rice fish in here. I really dig some of the rice fish stuff I've been seeing. They're really pretty. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go with some rice fish, actually, and just some you know, Neocaridina shrimp. Of course, this is after this thing has cycled. As you guys know, you've probably seen in my past videos, you had definitely better do a lot of water changes for the first, you know, 30 days with this Amazonia aqua soil. It vents a lot of nitrogen, ammonia, all kinds of stuff that you do not want. Your fish do not dig. Yeah. So Candy says there's a scheduled stream at midnight my time. So let's see, it's almost 8:30 here. So is that, what was it, 11:30, just about there? Okay, great. Appreciate that, Candy. Thank you for cracking the whip. Get planting, Candy says. Hurry up. We love Candy. She's awesome. Sweet. We got some more of this stuff. It's gonna be killer. I'm actually gonna plant one over here on this back side, because we're gonna need something here kind of peeking up. You know what? Actually, let me put some water on that. See if this is gonna hold. I don't know. All right. Hold it for about maybe 10-15 seconds. And if I didn't miss the glue completely, and I've done that before, it'll hold. Yay, sweet. I think that is almost, no. We actually have more of this stuff. Stuff is so lovely, I'm not gonna waste it. Let's see, where shall I put this? Let me look. I feel like it needs, like, it's gonna need some more up here actually. Let's see. Right there. There we go. Sweet. Killer. All right, so that is actually two plants down, but we have a little bit, we have one more, look at that. It was trying to get away from being planted. We're not gonna waste them. These things are gorgeous. Last one right here. Sweet. Actually, I'm going to regret that because that is going to be very visible, that glue. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some dirt on it. That should help. All right. So that is it for two of these species. And the last is this Hydrocotyle tripartita. Probably going to put this right here in one spot because it kind of sends out runners everywhere, and I like it in one big mound. It just kind of grows out from there, kind of mutates. Oh man. All right. Last one. Hopefully it's not a nightmare to get out of this agar. Sometimes this plant sometimes can be a real bummer in these tissue cultures. See if I can get this gel off of it. You know what, guys? I'm going to have to actually get this off under a sink. 1 second. Right here. Yeah, this stuff is actually not in the greatest shape. I'm surprised. It looked pretty good. Yeah, I can still work with it. These are the two better pieces. One moment. Okay, that's better. You wet this down. I'm going to keep this stuff sprayed. It'll dry out very quickly. Let's see if we can get this stuff to plant, to stay planted. Some kind of strange shape, actually. This tissue culture is a little bit questionable, this one. But that happens. Spray this guy down. It's probably not going to stay there, but we'll give it a try. Here's another little chunk of it. We're going to try to get this guy to stay put back here. There we go. Should actually work. They should grow out of there. Light will get on them, and they're definitely going to start putting out runners this way, which is kind of what I want. Here's another decent piece. There we go. Nice. Okay. That's our moss. Our epiphyte, and then this beautiful little kind of fairy plant that looks a lot like four-leaf clover, actually. Put a little bit more of this here. See if I can get it to stay buried. There we go. Sweet. Well, there are definitely more plants to be put in here, but they're going to be coming from my farm tanks. The light's off right now. We're running short on time. Those I can plant afterwards. Let's get it down here and maybe start to put some water in it if we have time. Wow, what a mess I made, geez. Okay. So we're going to try to get this down here. And I'll show you guys, move the camera when I'm ready. Actually, let me move something. Okay. So this is totally like super duper DIY. The way that I've got, I'm trying to. Well, I'm actually going to give this a try. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. Well, we're gonna do our best. Let me see if I can move the camera over here without knocking everything down. Forgive the jiggling. I have a tripod, I'm collapsing and everything. So I can move it. Hopefully not lose you guys in the process. I really gotta get some better tripods. How many of you guys say that? Tons? I hope tons. I hope I'm not the only one. So, this is my weird plan. Up here, you see, I put two little sticks across this kind of wrought iron I got going there, and just set these two little aquarium lights across them. Totally going the wrong way, by the way. Oops. Let me fix that. Hold on, guys. So, these little things come with these cheesy remote controls. These things. Let's see if it works. There we go. There's one. And there's two, and that's on low. These are adjustable. So here's the right one. Let's crank that guy up. And then here's the other one. Let's crank that guy up. That is where this little scape is going to sit. Down here with these two lights above it. I'm definitely going to have to adjust this because these lights will not be strong enough at that height. I'm definitely going to have to play with this. This is for sure temporary. But anyway, that's basically it. The only thing I have to do really is to start putting water in it. And given that I have already badly run over, guys, I'm really sorry I didn't manage my expectations or my time very well. That's pretty much it. It's going to be nice when it's going and you can come in here and just look at it from these different angles. There's going to be all kinds of plants going on in here. This is definitely not all the planting, but we badly ran over, and I want to be respectful of the next fish tubers coming up. I don't want to be too greedy. So let me go back over here to the chat. See what's going on. Oh boy. Aqua Balls, trying to get a new phone. Still rocking the Samsung Galaxy 7. There's nothing wrong with that. That's all right. Oh boy. Well, guys, this has been a lot of fun. And oh, I see Candy saying no one is live. Yeah, I have time. I got it. Yeah, if I start filling this up with water, we're definitely going to run out of time. I think someone's going live here before too long. Anyway, yeah, it is a nice place to run out of time, I guess, or to run over time. This is pretty much it. We got our Sirius stone. We've got 3 types of plants in there right now. I'm going to put in a couple of different types of rotalas, and back here in this raised area with tons of soil, I'm going to have lots of stuff growing up and out of the water back here. Some pretty cool stuff. So maybe I'll do a video of me finishing this up, or maybe I'll just do a video of the finished scape. But I really appreciate you guys. Oh, 54 Punchy is saying there's definitely nobody for a couple of hours. Wow. Okay. Okay. I guess we're continuing then. All right, if you're okay with it, I really appreciate you guys sticking around and letting me run over so badly. Let us continue then. Hopefully, this little plant that I planted here does not start floating, because if it does, I'm going to be sad. We'll have to fill this up really slowly with water. Let us begin. One moment, guys. Let me grab a piece of plastic. Okay, thanks for your patience, guys. We've got this little plastic bag here. Try to put it here and keep it from disturbing too much of our scape. Start pouring in water really slowly. Do not want to have a disaster. actually. Just had a thought. Yeah, you know what, it's a lot smarter. I almost skipped something. I was planning to do it at the end, but I wanted to measure this and see if it makes more sense to do it now, and I think it does. We've got this filter to hook up. It's going to be interesting to see how well this thing works. This is a really, really small filter. That's why I ordered it. Obviously, for this aquarium, I'm going to need a really small filter. This is a really small aquarium. So we're going to put this guy. Look at that. Nice. That is going to be a real beauty, and I'm really happy actually, because really small filters for these like small nanoscapes, small scapes, shallow scapes, they are so hard to find, guys. If you can find them, like really, really small ones, they're usually total garbage. And this thing, well, it's kind of heavy, you know, when you pick it up, and usually that weight is kind of a sign of quality. At least that's what I think. Could be totally wrong. It's here. Huh, look at that. Nice. Sweet. Okay. Now hopefully this stupid wood does not start floating, because as you might guess, cork definitely floats really well. Let's give this another spray down. I don't want this moss to dry out and die. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm definitely going to have to do a lot of water changes very, very often on this, because this 80A aqua soil, like most other aqua soils, vents a lot of nitrogen, a lot of ammonia, a lot of stuff that's really, really bad for your critters. And it's really, really great for growing algae. So you definitely want to be doing your water changes for sure. And I can see this is going to be very, very cloudy for a while. Boy, look at that. Yeah, this bag is not going to work well at all. It's too big. Let me get it out of there completely. That's quite all right. We'll do it another way. Slowly, slowly. All right. One more. All right. Come on, wood, do not float. Are you floating? No. Let's put some more water in there. Let's see if we're okay. Okay. This should be the last one, I believe. Last pitcher full. Good. For now. Let me get some towels, one moment. Do a little dry out of myself. A little cleanup as well. Oh, nice. It's really, really solid. Cool. Thank goodness. I was really worried that that was going to be a bit of a nightmare. Well, definitely the lighting is not going to be sufficient, but it is sufficient to actually see what's going on and at least be able to work. So there is that. It could be worse. Let me get this filter plugged in, and boy, wouldn't that be terrible if it was DOA. That would make me sad. All right. Get this little guy out of here. All right, cross your fingers and toes. Whoa. That thing is really strong. That thing really puts out some current. Let's try that again. Nope, no way. That is way, way, way too powerful for this aquarium. Well, guys, that is kind of a danger of buying a new filter that you've never bought before and thinking, oh, sweet, this is a cool little nano filter. I have a nano aquarium, it'll go perfect with. Not so much. This pump puts out way too much flow for this shallow aquarium. And even if it didn't put out too much flow for the substrate, I do not want that much water movement in this shallow planted tank. That's insane. So I'm going to have to replace that with another little filter. It's a bit of a bummer. I had high hopes for that filter. I'm always looking for a decent nano filter. Well, apart from getting another filter that's not going to blast the water out of it and getting CO2 set up, that's pretty much it for right now. I'm gonna have to work on the lighting for sure. That lighting is super inefficient. That will not do. So let me move a few things around. Bear with me a moment. Okay, here we go. So yeah, that is not bad. It's really cloudy, obviously, and not a whole lot to look at right now, but hey, look. It stayed planted. That's awesome. Got to be really careful. Another reason why that filter is a bad idea right now. I want that stuff to stay planted so it'll root and then just spread out everywhere. That's a really neat plant, really fantastic carpeting plant. Looks just like this beautiful underwater 4-leaf clover. So yeah. With proper lighting, some air out there. With proper lighting, the features of this stone should be really nice. Yeah, this is going to be a really nice aquarium. It's going to look out look pretty nice, and probably take about a month, I'm guessing. But yeah, I'm going to have to get that lighting figured out. That is not good. Bear with me while I set this back up, guys. You know the old tripod shake. The tripod shake and shuffle. You know it and love it. And then I'll sit down and take a load off and chat with you guys for a minute before I go and have a badly overdue dinner. Sure you guys have missed a few dinners for live streams, right? Okay. Sorry about that. Whew. What a evening. Wow, I have a lot to clean up here. Okay, let me take a load off. Chat with you fine fishy folk. I'm not sure who we have in the room and really who we don't. Yeah, I don't use a StreamYard, whatever it's called. I probably should though, because the YouTube admin panel thing leaves a lot to be desired. It really does. I don't even know how to tell for sure like who's in here other than going through the chat. Maybe you can click on something and view like a list of users. Somebody, oh, here we go, participants. Yeah. Great. Well, guys, that was overall, that went pretty well. I'm bummed out about that filter being so powerful. That's a real bummer. I'm really surprised that it's not adjustable. If it puts out that much flow, that's that doesn't look like it's adjustable at all. Yeah, it looks like the search for a decent little nano filter is going to continue, but not to worry, we'll find something that's suitable. Yeah, this is really going to come in quite nicely. I will definitely be doing some updates. I'm going to do some more updates on what I'm going to plan in the back and have growing emergent out of the water. That'll be really nice. So yeah. Well, guys, I really appreciate you stopping by. Let's go through actually chat real quick. I see some messages. Message from Joe Clyde. If you want, I'll bring over one of my Amazon LEDs tomorrow. I think it would work well. Oh, killer. Yeah, that would be cool. If you wouldn't mind bringing it over, we could hook it up and see if it's going to, you know, cover this tank. I suspect it will. These two lights that I use, they're really garbage lights. I've never seen LED lights that poor before, but they were really affordable. Yeah, I appreciate that, Joe. Thanks. The Zen Ginger says that would be a great filter for Hillstream loaches. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I mean, I'm always in the market for a great internal, you know, little nano filter, but the flow of this thing is ridiculous. You guys saw that. It's like, really? Wow. Okay, well, that's a big no for that filter, at least in the shallow aquarium. That's such a bummer. Oh, well. Well, guys, I really appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to keep scanning through the chat here, but I really appreciate you guys stopping by and spending the time with me. I ran over by 31 minutes, it looks like. Had a lot of, few first-timers in here. Go back through the chat and see if I missed any questions. Bear with me while I skim. Looks like a lot of back and forth between you guys, which is groovy. I have a drink of my now very cold tea. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm actually sweating down here. These lights that I set up are pretty intense, pretty hot, and yeah, I've got the heater cranking because it is really cold outside. Yeah, a lot of back and forth. Candy Sylphin, Big J, HC Aqua. Yeah, we got the mob, the fish mob in here for sure. Nice. Well, guys, I have run over and I've rambled on long enough. I really appreciate you guys stopping by for this live stream aquascape. I'm sorry we didn't have time to get everything taken care of, but I have some challenges. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this filtration. I'll definitely I'll definitely be placing another order post haste for some filtration that's not going to blast the water out of this tank. And get the light sorted out. And you know what? This is going to be a great opportunity for me to just like do a video, post it maybe in the next 2 or 3 days. Not a live stream, but an actual video of me finishing this tank up and replacing the lights and fixing the filtration. Why not? Anyhow, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. If you haven't clicked the like button, it looks like pretty much everybody has. Thank you so much. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please would you consider doing so? It would mean a lot to me. And if you do subscribe, please like, share, and click that notification bell. Because if you don't, when I upload a video or go live or something like that, you won't get any notifications. You won't know. So please click the notification bell. Again, I will stop rambling and I'm going to go upstairs and eat some dinner. And again, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday evening. Thanks so much. And more to come on our little 45S aquascape. Take care, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.